Welcome and thank you for tuning in. Liverpool Football Club was left frustrated today after playing the Merseyside derby against Everton to a 0-0 draw. Now, while Liverpool created some amazing chances and controlled possession for most of the game, I can't sit here and say that the Reds deserved a win. Liverpool was lucky to not have to play much of the second half a man down because Virgil van Dijk's challenge that got him a yellow could have easily been given as a red. Red cards have been given for far less. Nevertheless, Van Dijk is lucky, and I'm relieved that such an important player for Liverpool is not going to be receiving a 3-match ban, much like Darwin Núñez had finished serving in the build-up to this game. A lot of people were wondering, is Núñez going to start? Is Firmino going to start? And the answer, of course, was Núñez was ready to go. He delivered a decent performance, could have done more with some of his chances, but look, he has an eye for goal. He is the real deal. I think the question with him is, can he control his temper, much like the former Uruguayan Luis Suarez? Núñez did mock Connor Cody after Everton's goal was disallowed by VAR, which was quite hilarious, but he has to be very careful about such antics coming back to bite him, much like his instantly iconic celebration for Liverpool's winner against Newcastle United from the touchline. But Cody's goal, absolutely offsides. Everton thought they had the winner right there, but that Liverpool supporters like myself were practically cheering the goal being disallowed as if it was a goal scored, because that was about all we had to cheer for the whole match. I'm just sick and tired of playing Everton in a sense, just because it never seems like the two sides can play without Everton injuring a Liverpool player. Fabio Carvalho suffered a dead leg. Jurgen Klopp said that he doesn't expect it to be serious, but Carvalho is now a doubt to play in midweek for Liverpool in the Champions League, and he has wowed and excited so many Liverpool supporters from day one since signing from Fulham. I love Fabio Carvalho. I am super happy that Jurgen Klopp chose to start him over James Milner, and as amazing of a leader as James Milner has been for Liverpool, such a wonderful servant to the club, unfortunately, I think his time as a key contributor is up. I mean, he whiffed on so many challenges. He's just so slow now, unfortunately. Father Time is undefeated, and the passing wasn't even there either. So it was a terrible performance from Milner off the bench. He can't be playing right back anymore. Obviously, Trent Alexander-Arnold cannot be playing every minute of every game, especially when he so many times has been a defensive liability, but it just adds to the urgency that Calvin Ramsey, hopefully, sooner than later, is ready to go. I myself, and I'm sure so many other Reds, have high hopes for him because the backup right back spot has been a gaping hole for so long. But with Fabio Carvalho's injury, it presented the opportunity for Bobby Firmino to play in midfield for the first time in a long time. I love seeing that. I've wanted Firmino to play in midfield for quite some time now, and it's going to be a requirement if Núñez is going to really nail down a place in the starting 11 like we all expect him to. But going beyond just individual players, there is an effort problem at Liverpool right now, and I totally understand the hangover of last season. It wasn't that long ago that Liverpool in back-to-back weeks suffered heartbreak in both the Premier League and the Champions League. It's really hard to get over that, and in every single match Liverpool has played this season, the Reds have been outrun by their opponents, and that is not heavy metal football. That is not the Liverpool way. That is certainly not the Jurgen Klopp way of playing football, and it is an effort problem. It has to be rectified immediately. Some people are saying the Premier League is done and dusted. Guess what? Man City drew today. The Premier League is wide open. It's a crazy race this season. Things are wild when Arsenal are setting the standard, which is absolutely ridiculous Hey, Aston Villa drew Man City. Liverpool drew against Everton. There is a long way to go. The Premier League cannot be won before the Mickey Mouse World Cup, but it can be lost beforehand. And there is a serious issue right now, of course, with Liverpool not getting the results it needs early on in this Premier League campaign. Hopefully the midweek match in the Champions League will, really rejuvenate and revitalize the Reds. The Reds are known for bringing the goods on European nights, and I certainly hope that continues in this upcoming campaign. Thank you so much for tuning in, and if you've watched this long, you might as well subscribe to my channel.